normal?
No.
Magic. It makes you believe anything is possible.
Oh! Wow, this is so amazing.
It's in the flick of the wrist, the smile, the reveal. For Johannesburg illusionist Uncle Blackjack, magic has been a lifeline and the means to turn his life around.
Wow. How did you do that?
But long before he was Blackjack, he was 6-year-old 𝗀𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗶𝘀. It was 2003, and his family had to pack up their life's belongings and flee civil war in the Democratic Republic of Congo. It was a hard life, but for the 𝗀𝗶𝗴𝗶 family, it was a new beginning after a harrowing journey just to get into this country from the DRC, through Zambia and northern Mozambique. 𝗀𝗁𝐶𝗿𝗆's teenage brother Paul had gone ahead of them to scout for opportunities in Zambia, and he sold copper to send money home.
I started selling copper at a very young age to feed my family. Then from there, they joined me a year after.
And meanwhile, they are in
Congo.
war-torn
DRC. In Congo, yeah. So they thought like, okay, my brother went to sell, he'll send us money for food to survive. So I had to survive, to feed my family.
On the journey south, the family was separated many times. In case their money ran out, 𝗀𝗁𝐶𝗿𝗆's father had packed him a small bag of gold and diamonds, and for safekeeping, he would use the bag of treasure as a pillow. But one morning, he woke up with his head on a bare rock. Everything was gone. The family had to begin again.
It started here in 2003 when 𝗀𝗁𝐶𝗿𝗆 moved to Turffontein with his family. This spot right here is where he used to sell amagwenya, and his family still lives in the area. So while we were talking just now, as we were approaching this corner here, you lit up, you're like, oh, all the memories are coming back. This spot right here, it means so much to you.
Yeah, this spot is magical to me. You see, this side, my mom and my father, my mom will work up 4 o'clock to make the vetkoek.
Yeah.
My father will work up at 2 to make them. So they will give it to us around 4:30 in the morning. I will be here actually and sell in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
so
here.
This was your spot here?
This exactly was right my spot here. And actually there was nothing here. Just gonna put here 4:30 till 8 o'clock. And after that I have to go to school.
Every day?
Every day.
It would take 15 long years until 𝗀𝗁𝐶𝗿𝗆 found his way to a new home, the stage.
It wasn't as if you just left Congo and came straight to South Africa.
No.
What were some of the hardest parts of that journey?
I remember leaving Congo with this hope, and when I came in South Africa, our life will be better. So that's the first memory that I have. And then along the way, the journey did not turn exactly the way we were told that it's gonna be. And we had to lose some other stuff on the road, you know. We became broke along the way because some stuff was stolen from us. Picking up money on the street, sometimes picking up food on the street. You can wake up in the morning, you have a beautiful jacket like this one here, and you're hungry, you're like, what am I gonna eat later on? Let me just sell this. And you're gonna go back home with a vest, and they'll be like, what happened to your jacket? You'll be like, I sold it because we need to buy food. When we came to South Africa, yeah, I remember coming with slippers as well. And
you didn't have any shoes?
No, I had no shoes. I had one pair of trousers and a vest.
To make ends meet, Paul worked as a car guard, and the brothers performed with a troupe of acrobats. Their tenuous existence was shattered when Paul got arrested and served 2 years in prison. Now it was up to 𝗀𝗁𝐶𝗿𝗆 to fend for himself, and acrobatics weren't enough, neither were the few magic tricks he'd learned from his father as a child. But almost like magic, a chance meeting with tattoo artist and part-time magician Wayne Burger brought him the mentor he had been looking for.
How did you meet 𝗀𝗁𝐶𝗿𝗆, aka Uncle Blackjack?
Blackjack. We go back, I'm not sure, maybe 15 years ago. He approached me, saw me doing magic, and was interested. And one thing I must say about him, he's dedicated. And that's how we became friends, and we started sharing ideas.
Abracadabra, open your hand.
And when you first met him, what were your impressions initially?
What I find about him is a very, how can I say, warm-hearted person. He's a people person. I think magic is right for him because he's mingling with people. And yeah, no, he's just a very pleasant, humble type of guy.
Where is it?
Oh, you know what is a good part? It always comes like this, and in the heel just like this.
What made you decide that, you know what, I'm going to mentor this guy? He's got a special gift.
One thing he always used to ask me, he never gave up. And when I teach him a trick, he will carry on until he gets it 100%. He gives more than 100%. He's like 200%. And that's something you got to admire on. He doesn't give up. He doesn't give up. And I saw that in him. I thought, no, this is a guy that wants to do something, so I've got to do my part.
𝗀𝗁 had finally become Uncle Blackjack, leaving behind years of hardship to delight his audiences.
I love to bring a smile to people's faces, and let's face it, Africa needs magic right now.
We took his magic for a test drive. One little boy was in tears just before we arrived.
Wow, must I give it to you? That was your card?
No.
No. That's not the card. Okay, perfect. Open your hand. Watch this. This is the Queen of Hearts. All I have to do is to put the card here, put your hand on top here, and once I snap my finger, I want you to say your card in your mind, okay? Perfect. Turn it over, let's see. So let's teach this.
Let's take this.
So first you need to show people your queen. Be like, guys, can you see this? This is my queen. And then you need to take it, and then you need just to push it here, and it disappear. And you show the camera, and you bring it back. You see, I'm gonna bring it back here, right here. Sorry, here. Look, there.
How do you do that?
Magic.